Picture a company as a giant pizza. A stock is a slice of that pizza, and a share is one individual piece. If you own half the slices, you own half the pizza. Same with a company. That's all stock really is. Ownership, which brings us to a shareholder. That's just anyone who owns at least one slice. Doesn't matter if it's one share or 10,000. A shareholder is part owner, period. Now think about where all this trading happens. A stock exchange is basically a giant marketplace. Instead of people yelling prices for apples or oranges, they're trading tiny pieces of companies all day long. The moment a company becomes a public company, it means those slices can be bought and sold by anyone, not just a small group of insiders. So, how do you know if things are going well or going off a cliff? Listen for two animals. A bull market means prices are climbing. Why a bull? Because bulls attack upward with their horns. A bear market means prices are falling. Bears swipe down. Once you hear that, you'll never mix them up again. But the market isn't calm. It has moods. Volatility is just how fast prices jump around. Some stocks move like a roller coaster. Others move like a slow elevator. And the more people buying and selling a stock each day, the higher the volume. High volume usually means you can get in and out easily. That's liquidity. Here's where things get messy. Sometimes prices disconnect from reality. Everyone gets excited. People start buying just because everyone else is buying. That's a bubble. Prices float way above what the thing is actually worth. But bubbles always pop. They fall hard and fast, sometimes lower than the true value, because panic works the same way as hype, just in reverse. Now let's talk about how a company even enters this world. An IPO is the moment a private company steps onto the public stage. They sell shares to raise money so they can grow. Most companies use that money for new factories, new products, or paying down debt. For investors, it's the very first chance to buy in. Once a company grows and earns profits, it can decide what to do with that money. Some companies keep it all to reinvest. Others pay a portion back to shareholders. That's a dividend. Not every company does it, but long-running stable ones often do. And speaking of stable companies, you'll hear the phrase blue chip stocks. Think of them as the grown-ups in the market. Big established companies with decades of performance behind them. They tend to pay dividends, survive recessions, and aren't likely to disappear overnight. So here's what this all means. None of these terms have to feel intimidating or complicated. They're just labels for a system built around ownership, optimism, fear, and the constant push and pull of millions of people making decisions at the same time. Once you understand the language, the whole thing starts to feel a lot less mysterious.